Alrighty, sorry for a little bit of delay there. I had to go and use the restroom. So, I don't know, the anthem may have just ended. I don't know. Test of time, non existent, but either way, not important. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to round number 10 of Sidewinder Racing League's Fort Worth Screen Print Xfinity Series. This right here, this is it. This is the end of the regular season. We're going to decide the playoff grid starting for next week. Let's take a gander at what the said grid looks like right now. It is a absolute hell of a battle for J.R. Deal, Alex Railing, and Jeremy Scherer. Only about, looks like 5 points separate these two. In total, this is going to be a wild battle. Going to be something to look at when the stage ends, I believe, on lap 85, 75, 85. So watch for these guys. If they can stay in the top 10, we're going to have ourselves a absolute hell of a battle. On that note, right now, qualifying currently underway. The big white 3 machine, Thomas Green, currently on pole position, looking to bring that 3 car back to victory lane. He's come close these past couple weeks. I'll leave it at that. Let's see, 57, Joshua Divers, currently in second. The fastest man in practice was the 14 of Michael Edwards. So hopefully he'll get out here, and we may see that again. As it appears, the reference car looks to be broken, question mark. What the hell? Okay, let's see that. I don't know why that's a thing. I'm refreshing it. It's not doing anything. Damn it. Alright, well, who we got on track right now? Oh, 14, Michael Edwards coming out on track. Being hidden by the trailers. Brand new paint scheme, and he has swapped to a Supra. Sam Hunt Gang Motorsports here. Team swap. Or team rename, I should say. I'm currently trying to fix the thingamabob. Where did it even go? I don't even see it on Sim Racing apps anymore. Did they remove it? There it is. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. I really hope this works, because I'm actually kind of lost without this little gadget, because I actually use it to figure out where the hell everyone is and whose camera I'm actually on. And it looks like it is not going to work. I have lost the reference car. It is a sad day. Is the hard charger, new thing for tonight. Okay, so that at least works. So what I'm going to do, I am just going to crash OBS almost. Christ, that was horrifying. I apologize, everyone, by the way. It was working fine during practice, but the moment I boot up the stream, it decides it's going to do a funny. As 00 Evan Pienta jumps to the top of the board. Controller King, AJ Henderson, moves up to second, looking to go 2 in a row after kicking everyone's ass last week on a controller. And did it just disappear again? Oh my god. Okay. There, close enough. Okay, that's going to be the new reference car thing now. So Jeremy Scherer currently out on track. New paint scheme for him in the Folgers Mustang. And with that, qualifying comes to an end. Took all entirety of the 5 minutes of qualifying for me to make a half-assed attempt to fix my reference car. You'll love to see it. So, official start lineup here. Starting on pole, going to be the 00 of Evan Pienta. Second, going to be the controller king, A.J. Henderson. Third is going to be the 3 of Thomas Green. Fourth, going to be the 57 of Joshua Divers. Excuse me. Fifth is going to be the 97 of Brian Conover. Sixth is going to be the 30 of Blake Roebuck. Seventh is going to be the 42 of Alex Raylan. Eighth is going to be the 26 of DG Swiss. Ninth is going to be the 20 of Nigel Christensen. 10th is going to be the 83 of Jarrett Talmadge. 11th is going to be the 14 of Michael Edwards. 12th is going to be the 34 of Isaac Shelley. 13th is going to be the 77 of Joshua Mendoza. 14th is going to be the 1 of Nate Trito. 15th is going to be the 99 of Joseph Selby. 16th is going to be the 9 of J.R. Deal. 17th is going to be the 15 of Jeremy Scherer. 18th is going to be the 24 of Justin Sykes. 19th is going to be the 68 of Jake Lawrence. 20th is going to be the 21 of William Osherman. We're going to need paint as well. And round out the field here is going to be the 33 of Ty Leclerc.
And have a great race. And 100% fuel. We'll be looking at blinking if someone is like blinking in out in the middle of traffic. You might be asked to back it off, or if it's really bad, you might be black
See if
flag.
we have the 00, and we do, so I'll go ahead and pull him in.
We're trying to kind of get a handle on that. And I think that's all I got, unless anyone has any questions.
So we're going to pull in the 00.
You're welcome.
Evan, you got a copy?
I do.
Well, man, you got that 00 on pole here. What's the plan for tonight?
Pretty much every Bristol race is just to stay up front, avoid the carnage up back. I don't know how the cautions are going to play out. If we're going to have some long runs, hopefully we do. But if we just get some short runs, just make sure to capitalize on restarts and just try and make as little mistakes as possible tonight.
Absolutely, man. Well, good luck to you tonight. Hopefully by the end of it, we'll have you up here again for podium interviews.
Thank you.
You're in a forward bot, correct?
I am.
Alrighty. Tell Blake and Alex I said good luck.
Will do.
That was 00, our pole sitter here, Evan Pienta. Alright. So, very quickly, before we take the green flag, there's something that I'm very excited to show you. And I want everyone collectively to say thank you, Clint Roberts, for this. Actually, hold on. I'll do it after we get up and go for the start, because it's Bristol, so I have to do my best DW impression. Pace car is on the pit road. Flagman has the green one in his hand. And boogity, let's go Bristol racing, boys! Almost botched that one up. I stuck it like a bastard. But off two down the backstretch. Pienta leads the way, heading into 3. Thomas Green in the 3, trying to clear the 32 of A.J. Henderson. Off of 4, still side by side. And in the 1, Henderson going to be able to clear the 3. Machine contact in the background, and the 3 gets into the 32. Henderson around. The 97's around. The 57's around. Everyone's around. Everyone is dead.
But I didn't get a contact.
Yellow is out.
Yes, absolutely. I came down a little bit.
Holy craposaurus Rex. It's going to be easier for me to figure out who wasn't around in the span of that 5 seconds. But, so, I think there was a little bit of contact between the 57 and the 97 here. As well as the 3 and the 32.
That was terrifying.
Heading into 1, the 57 comes down, makes a little bit of contact with the 97, and that sends the 57 up the track into the outside wall. And at the same time there, you see the 3 of Thomas Green getting into the left rear of the 32. It's 97, hooks it right back up, nowhere for the 34 to go. Joseph Selby and the 99 barely getting through there. The 14, Michael Edwards, getting a little bit of contact as well. 24, Justin Sipes involved. Scherer, the 54. My God. Easier to figure out who the hell was involved in this one. William Osherbrander has a destroyed race car. I think the 26, the DG, barely made it through.
It's about rear damage, pretty bad.
It looks like the radio is screwed up as well, so nothing is working. I am tempted to reboot Sim Racing apps, but I'm afraid it's going to break everything else. But we're going to find out.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have no rear bumper or deck lid.
Well, it would appear that did absolutely nothing. Well, alrighty. Before we take the one to green here, as I was saying, everyone say thank you to Clint Roberts real quick for showing me how to do this. Get a load of this. I can rotate the camera! It's glorious! I'm going to have so much fun with this if we ever get to crank it up here. Let's let me go to the rear end here. Get back into the iRacing. Oh, it minimized the iRacing. What the hell? Okay, it's fine. Crisis averted. Yeah, I can look behind it now. No. That is the look of fear in the eyes of the 3 car. Oh, too far. It's a little twitchy. Alright, so we're about to go back racing here. Once again, if it was tuned in hoping for a professional broadcast, you have come to the wrong place. Here for the good time, not the long time, as they will come through 3 and 4. Rumbling by. Pace car going to get ready to make its way back on the pit road. Rack them up. Try it again. As, stack up on the front row there. Green flag back in the air. Pienta able to hold on to that race lead as they work their way through turns 1 and 2. And, Thomas Green up into the outside wall. Here comes the 42 railing on the bottom. Just about able to clear the 3. Now working his way down the backstretch. Thomas going for the crossover. Side by side again for second. Off of 4, Alex with the run on the top side. Going to be able to clear the 3 as the 00 continues to pull away. Alex up into second. A little loose, actually. Saw a little bit of a wiggle, a little slideways. The 3 try to capitalize on it. A 30 of Roebuck up to 4th right now with the 83 of Jarrett Talmadge just to his rear end. And just behind the 83, we have the 1, Nate Trito. Currently trying to get alongside the 83 for 5th. Not able to get the run just yet. Still on board the gyro cam. The steeply banked Bristol Motor Speedway. Here comes DG in the 26 looking to the inside. They got a little looser top there, but here comes the 77 of Mendoza trying to get around DG. Once again, not quite able to gets right up on the quarter panel. Had to back off to avoid getting into DG there. Joseph Selby, Justin Sipes to the 14, Michael Edwards. Sipes goes up into the outside wall. Edwards coming to the inside. As Selby cracks the outside wall and yellow flag in the air.
Could you see me there, Nate?
Oh, the 54/20 of Nigel Christensen. Nigel just that outside ball. At the same time, Conover was involved in a wreck as well.
For the record, cheesesteak, I didn't touch the wall.
Guess we're going to go with netcode. the 50 or 68 of Lawrence.
Yeah, I was just making sure because I
Cracked the outside wall and unfortunately came down right into the 97 of Brian Conover.
We are currently 8% through the race.
So Pienta continuing the lead right now. I get to actually debut this now. Wait, actually, let's see who comes on the pit road. Looks like no one gonna come down pit road. So, as they cross the line here, we will debut Trian Technologies hard charger of the race. Right now, looks like the one, Nate Trito. It's made up 8 spots thus far, currently in 6th. Gonna win that tiebreaker over the 24 of Justin Sipes. Tria Technologies is one of the companies I work for throughout the week. And yeah, if you want security for your business, go to trianusa.com. Get you a quote, estimate it up. Alrighty, hope we get the one to green here. Get ready to go back racing. And nope, still pacing. It's really agitating me, the fact that the freaking it's not working. Finally. No! What? Okay, well, Windows didn't like me fixing it, or fixing itself, so that was interesting. I'll go with that. So the proper thing is actually working now. So that makes me happy. So, at the line, we won the greens. We're going to go back racing with, I believe, 180 laps remaining. Pienta has elected the outside. Alex Railing there on the bottom. Roebuck and Thomas Green fill out the remainder of the top 4. Jarrett Thomas round out top 5.
You do not have an app.
Say one more time.
You don't have a rear end. Your full rear bumper's on.
All right, pace car is in, and Evan steps on it. Green flag back in the air. That 42 right alongside the 00. But 00, Pienta able to clear the 42 of Alex Railing as they head into turn 3. As the 30. Blake Roebuck side by side with Thomas Green. Green squeezing up into the 30. May have caused the 30. Almost grabbed the outside wall. Roebuck now on the outside trying to get the run. Green fighting back on the bottom. And Thomas might just about be able to clear, and he will be able to clear the 30. Now has his sights set back onto the 42 of Alex Railing for second spot, but Roebuck coming back, trying to get alongside. Mendoza has the 83 of Jarrett Talmadge all over his rear view. Looking behind this the 83, you can see his teammate, the 24, Justin Sipes. Sipes has made up quite a bit of ground. He's currently taking Trian Technologies hard charger. He's made up 10 spots. As his teammate, Talmadge, going to the inside of Mendoza. Oh, got a little tight or loose, what have you. And probably going to lose a spot to the 24 now. Here comes the 26, and DG Swiss going to make contact with the 83 and go up into the outside wall. A little love tap to the 83 as they come down the back stretch. Sipes now trying to get alongside the 77 of Mendoza for 6th. Oh, almost made a little bit of contact. Kept it off of him. And Talmadge trying to get a run back on the outside if Sipes can't make the pass. They're still side by side, though. And see, just up ahead, the 1 having a battle with the 30 of Roebuck. Nate moving up into 4th. And check back in on the 83 and the 26. So DG trying to get around the 83 as Sipes has been able to get around Mendoza. Oh, Swiss got tied in the 77. Got plugged to the back by the 83. I'm not sure what actually happened there. That was interesting looking. But, oh, Swiss going for a slider. The 83 all over DG's rear end. They're able to keep it going in the right direction as Talmadge looking to the inside. Is Swiss now going to try and get around the 77 of Mendoza. Side by side down the front stretch here. Swiss trying to get around him, but Mendoza trying to fight on that outside. Talmadge trying to find a lane to go to. Still too wide, heading back into 3. As Mendoza into the outside wall, almost gets into the 83.
Thanks for keeping it up there.
Joseph Selby now going to try and get around this 77. Great racing going on for these top 10 spots. As contact made between the 99 and 77, netcode contact at the very least. Edwards closing in as well. The 77, the handling maybe going away on that race car. Oh, the 14 is loose. Man, I had help from the P7. Oh, into the outside wall.
That's my fault, man.
Hate to see it. As they're 3 wide for a moment. May go 3 wide again. 32. Henderson into the 54/20. Back into the outside wall. Good Lord. Somehow we remain green. No one fully spun around. By the will of God. Should we go check in on the leader? Evan Pienta, about a 2-second gap between him and the 42. And Alex has his mirror full of the 3 of Thomas Green, and Thomas has his rear end full of the 1. As Thomas trying to get a run. The 42 has a nice arc in the corner. It's going to be mighty difficult to get around him as almost straight to the outside wall. In on the 30 of Roebuck, currently running in 6. You can see the 83, Talmadge, back to the rear end of the 26. Battle for 7th. Nate currently trying to get around the 3.
Yeah, I don't know what he wants.
Throwing it in.
Plenty of fans who want these bumpers still.
Not probably able to get around him. Thomas continuing trying to find a way around the 42. Looks like maybe losing a little bit of ground. Nate now trying to get around the 3. Checking on the 9 of JR deal. Currently side by side with the 77. Mendoza once again looks like he's losing some ground. As contact between him and JR.
Alright, far outside.
JR now going to lose a ton of ground.
Yeah, all by us.
As 32, AJ Henderson now trying to go around Mendoza as well as Joshua Divers.
I'm going to see the cue ball on the full set because everybody seems to be hitting me.
Divers now trying to get around Henderson. Jake Lawrence going around the 77 as well. As right now looks like the leaders has caught some relatively heavy traffic, but those zeros already gotten around it. Now the 3 all over the 42. Going to be put 3 wide between the 42 and the 14. Jeremy Sharon, the 15, trying to get out of the way. Oh, this is not going to end well, guys. How the...
Lap cars, I think it would be a little cleaner on that execution.
Oh, my God. cleaner execution or not, they went 3 wide at Bristol and survived. I'm giving these boys kudos. Holy Christ, that's rare. You see stuff like that go on. As right now we're watching a battle between Michael Ayers and Jeremy Scherer, 417th. Oh my God, that gave me a heart attack damn near. 42, Alex now has his rear end full of the 3. As Nate now trying to hold off Justin Sipes. Down the front stretch, here comes the 24 to the outside of the 1. Not sure if Nate's just letting him by or maybe a little malfunction, but probably let him by. The 3 all over the 42's bumper. Alex trying to hold on to that second spot. See Thomas getting almost right up to the rear bumper. 2.3 seconds is the gap, however, between these guys and the 00 of Evan Pienta. And if they are able to get to... Oh, boy, here we go again. I'm sure the 77 is just relieved that he didn't get doored. It's 24 of Sipes going by. Now the 9 JR deal trying to pull alongside him. Deal able to go around on the inside. And here comes the 1 of Nate Trito.
Thanks.
Oh! Mendoza into the outside wall. And the 9 of JR may have cracked it as well. Oh, I think JR almost got to the wall again. As I hear big contact somewhere. That doesn't sound very enthusiastic. Sipes going around the 24. He's caught his teammate, the 3 of Thomas Green. And Thomas trying to get around the 42. Battle we've seen throughout the night so far. 53 laps in. Riding on board with the 24. S3 may have cracked the outside wall there.
Hey, Josh, can you go well?
Checking on the 83 Talmadge. Still riding just behind the 26 of DG Swiss. They're going around the 77 of Mendoza. Battle between, or just had one between the 57 and 30. Joshua Divers gets around Roebuck. They're going around the 15 of Jeremy Scherer. And that's the leaders just ahead of these guys. Gets able to get around. Gap has went down to 1.9 seconds. As Alex comes up right to the bumper of the 14 of Edwards. Thomas goes to the inside as well. Woo! Almost went a little bit of contact there. Scherer gonna stay on the bottom as Green now side by side. 3 wide, actually back to 2 wide. Justin Sipes trying to get around him. Sipes falling back in. Oh, Green into the outside wall, and here comes Sipes on the bottom. So Justin Sipes going to move up into 3rd. The gap back up to 2 seconds. Ooh, Pienta may just grazed the wall. Got to go around the 30. Isaac Shelley right now trying to hold off the 32 of AJ Henderson. AJ started on the front row, but unfortunately has not quite had the luck go his way as he goes alongside the 21 of Osterbranner. William currently a lap down as there's contact again. Nope, there's JR.
What are you doing?
As Selby goes into the outside wall. Battle between himself and the 34 of Isaac Shelley. Shelley going to move up into 8th. Currently trying to run down. Oh, that's Lapper. Oh, Edwards. 32 able to get around. 99 as well. Henderson set his sights back onto the 34. As Isaac now has his sights set on the 83 of Jarrett Talmadge for 7th.
I have no clue what that guy's doing.
Into 1.6 second gap to the 42. Oh, Mendoza into the outside wall. Sipes going around on the bottom.
You're good.
Justin right now trying to close in on the 42. We're officially over a quarter of the way done with this race. Mendoza still in the wall.
I hope there is.
Please stop the wall riding.
Isaac Shelley has caught up to the 83. And just behind Isaac, here comes the 32, Henderson. Shelley getting around the outside, pulling alongside the 83. Isaac moves up into 7th. Star Isaac has it sets on is the 26 of DG Swiss. Nate going around the 20/54. He is next about position, is about 3 seconds away. The 3 of Thomas Green. Sipes has, for a brief moment, was just about caught up. As they were 3 wide for a moment between Scherer and Oshmer. Contact almost made it again. Good Lord. 15, Jeremy Scherer getting around the 42, and here comes Sipes with a pretty good run down the front stretch. Sipes trying to get the run off of Ford, not able to pull alongside the 42.
Sorry, Jeremy.
Oh, railing may have gotten to the wall. Currently 11 drivers on the lead lap, last of which being the 68 of Jake Lawrence. I believe that is the 00 just behind him, and it is. So probably going to knock that down to a total of just 10 drivers on the lead lap, because we still got about a little over 10 laps remaining till the end of the stage. Piento, though, right now putting on a clinic. Sipes looks like it was looking to the inside for second. Lap car JR deal just ahead of these guys. Letting them by on the outside. '99 Joseph Selby currently trying to run down the 83 of Jarrett Talmadge for 9th. Are they downshifting? Loose. Oh boy.
Not bad, AJ. I'm fighting the ball. I tried to keep off the wall anyway.
As Swiss, side by side with the 34 of Isaac Shelley for 6, able to hold on for now. AJ Henderson going to use that to get around the 34 and move up into 7th. Now has his eyes all over the rear end of DG Swiss. Nate Trito in that one machine is a little bit of smoke. But AJ going to the inside. Oh, the one may have a problem coming down on the pit road just in front of the 32. Oh, Nate might be trying to short pit here because we're coming to the end of the stage. Ooh, that could be a very interesting plan here. As Henderson all over the rear end. Going to the inside. Side by side off of 4. Not going to get around him as the 34 of Shelley was looking to capitalize on that.
Come on, Blake. You go to the battle.
As the leader's closing in on these guys. But Pienta currently less than a second gap to the 42. I don't think that 42 is going to have enough time, though. Talmadge right now trying to hold up 99. Selby going to the inside, side by side, down the front stretch. Talmadge nosing out ahead. Oh, and a blink. Going back to solid. Selby trying to use the inside. The outside has been shown to be the absolute dominant lane thus far. As Lawrence trying to stay on the lead lap, but that 00 is there. Going to the outside. White flag going to be in the air for the stage. And Lawrence going around the 30. Yellow flag in the air for the end of the stage. That 68 just barely hanging on to that lead lap.
Oh, good.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, stars, middle back.
And the 1. If he was trying to short pit, unfortunately, he is 3 laps down. So 00 probably waiting for the pace car.
Lucky dog coming home.
So Joshua Dauber's in the 57, going to be the lucky dog. As some drivers electing to stay out? Huh? What in the world? Van Meter, the 57 just got the lucky dog. He's back on the lead lap. So a couple of guys staying out.
Now, when that's awesome, can we get a little help letting us know when, pit road is and stuff like that? Because we're waiting on
I'm not so sure about that one. Oh, now they're coming. They must have missed the entrance. Okay. Interesting. It's the 00 down and away. So the 3's technically going to be second now, since he actually made it onto pit road. That is very, very
Can I
good.
get black flag there? I got past the pace.
Reviewing.
Alright, so the 00 going to be the leader still. Thomas Green going to move up into second. And the 32 of A.J. Henderson. He was one of the drivers that was able to come down pit road on that first cycle. Gonna move up into third. What internet you got right now?
I'm sorry, I can't clear that black flag. You were in front of the pace car whenever you hit the commitment line.
Well, that's unfortunately here for the 42 of Alex Railing. Passing the pace car under yellow. You're gonna give him a black.
Tell them to let all these guys flying on nothing in there.
So we get the 1 to green. So right now, the hard charger presented by Trinity Technologies is currently the 68. Jake Lawrence has made up 13 spots so far. He is the hard charger so
Just tell me
far.
that everybody bye. I got black flag for us.
Green flag is in the air. Pienta shows the way back into turn 1 here. 3, Thomas Green looking to the inside now for the race lead. Going for the slider. Not quite able to clear the 0-0. Side by side down the front stretch. Down the back. Yellow flag back in the air. Oh, the hard charger of Jake Lawrence, the 30 of Roebuck, the 57. Divers, oh man, what in the world happened here? Lawrence gets loose off of 4, slams the inside wall, nowhere for the 30 or 57 to go, and the 42 of Alex was around. Dang.
How's my front end damage? Pretty bad.
Michael, you got to be ahead of me.
Lucky dog coming high.
Michael, tell me to let you by.
Alrighty, so right now, so someone came down pit road. The hard charger is going to be, it's like the 24 of Justin Sipes. Right now, he's made up 12 positions. And I'm thinking for this restart here, because we weren't able to do it last one, and unfortunately it didn't really matter. Hopefully, get a long green flag run here. We're going to have ourselves a Crank It Up brought to you by Sneed Game Farm here for this restart. I think we'll get the 1 to green this time. Nope, okay. Jeopardy music continues. Alrighty. Now I take the 1 to green. Going to go back racing with about 102 laps remaining. This restart will be a Crank It Up brought to you by Sneed Game Farm. Now Pienta and Thomas Green going to make up the front row. Yeah, we saw it there. Yellow
Came up early,
flag
missed
back
that
in
one.
the air. Hmm.
Did you get hit there, JR?
Oh, JR got tagged at the very end.
Yeah, I barely missed it myself.
Looks like there was contact maybe between the 42 and the 26.
Also making sure the exit nice start.
26 coming down as the 42 comes up, kind of meet in the middle there. Contacts made. Fortunately, DG up into the outside wall, and the 42 of Alex got loose and right into the outside wall. And JR trying to avoid it. Unfortunately, the 42 then gets clipped by the 21 of William Osterbrander
Lucky dog outside.
and clips JR's left rear. Go on board with the 21 of William Osterbrander. Hey, this is the Xfinity Series, not the ARCA Series. Alrighty, we're less than halfway now, remaining in this race. Tiger. What the hell? Started to smoke again. Oh. It's just Michael being Michael. Alright, Ka-chow, ladies and gentlemen. 95 laps to go. Right now, Joshua Divers on pit road. I'm not sure if they're still in the car, actually. No, they're still in there. They may have fell asleep. Motor's not running. Alright, we're going to go back racing with 93 laps to go. Let me check here if we can. Whoa! That was some slick driving though by that 57 to avoid that. My God. Man, it was close. Alright, pace car makes its way back on the pit road, drives right through the 00 to 3. Oh, Thomas tried to time it. Fortunately, he almost jumped it. Pienta able to hold on to the race lead as they head into 1. 32, AJ Henderson trying to get around Justin Sipes, not quite able to. Now has his mirror full of the 26 of DG Swiss.
Oh, sorry about that.
Sipes now putting pressure on the 3. Down the front stretch, Pienta still maintaining control of this race. There's a constant stream of smoke I'm seeing. Thought Michael may have been doing a donut on pit road again. Right now, Evan holding on. Right now, the 42, Alex Raylan, side by side, the 26 of Swiss. No rear end. Here comes Talmadge. Ooh, contact just about made from the looks of it there. That was close looking. Off of 4. DG may have just clapped the outside wall. May have just made a little bit of contact with the 42. Talmadge trying to capitalize on that, trying to get around them. Alex clipped the apron almost up into the 26. Great battle going on here as the 99 Joseph Selby trying to join in on the fun. Alex able to move up the lane though as Selby gives a little left tap to the wall. Jarrett all over the rear end of the 26. Stu been going at it all night as Jarrett going to the inside. This is for, believe, 5th. There's Jarrett with a run on the bottom. Hanging just alongside. Not quite able to get around. I'm going to fall back in line. So incredibly difficult to pass here. Jarrett, though, trying to peek back to the inside of the 26. Looking from the rear end of the 26 machine. Jarrett backing up the corner, trying to get the run off of 4. DG into the inside ball. Jarrett gonna get into the 26. Swiss around.
He kind of came off the wall.
Yellow flag back in the air.
Really just couldn't in time. On my screen, you hit the wall and then came down right in front of me when I was trying to turn down.
So, looking at it, think DG into the outside wall. Unfortunately, kind of bounces down and then made contact with the 83. DG had such a hell of a run going tonight. Hate to see it.
I'm coming hot, guys.
As a 3 coming down pit road as well as the 24. Going to use their second set of tires. Interesting strategy call here. Doesn't look like too many people coming down pit road. I'm going to go back racing with around 80, 79 laps to go if I had to take a guesstimate. So, Henderson move up into second. Jarrett Talmadge into third. And after that pit cycle, looks like our Charger right now is going to be the 9 of J.R. Deal. Currently made up 10 spots so far, running in 6th. We take the one in green, gonna go back racing. Pace cars in, and Evan, great restart. He already gets a couple car links over the 32 and the 83, leading the way here. Screen after coming down pit road, going alongside the 34. Okay, these fresh tires. Thomas through to third. Holy crap, we're almost. He's side by side with Talmadge right now. Okay, so very interesting. He's still trying to pull alongside this 83. Not quite able to get anything done there as Talmadge now trying to hold on to that third spot. The 32, Henderson trying to run down Pienta. Thomas sails it in, able to clear the 30 or the 83. Got tongue-tied there because I thought I was about to witness a murder. Now Thomas has his eyes set on the 32 of Henderson. It's Justin Sipes past the 83 now. Thomas trying to find a way around this 32. Right now, got about 30 or so left fresher tires. That is a pretty decent margin. There's Green peeking to the inside. Not going to get anything done there. Go check in. I think we got ourselves a battle here between the 34 and the 99. Selby going around the 34 of Isaac Shelley. Actually, might be the vice versa here. Shelley may be trying to get around Selby. Tongue-tied myself there. Still side by side. Great battle going on for 7th here. It's Joseph just about... Oh, makes contact with a 34.
Sorry.
Hate to see it. .42 out trailing, has the 30 of Blake Roebuck just behind him now. As Thomas going around the 32, and here comes the 24 of Justin Sipes. Sipes making a little bit of contact with the 32. Even going in the right direction. So, Thomas, 6/10 gap over the 00 of Evan Pienta with 70 laps to go. Man, just cracked the outside wall. Pienta, almost got the wall as well. Let's see how well these tires hold up here. See if he can make a pass on the bottom. Definitely going to be mighty interesting. Less than 70 to go. Now the 30 of Roebuck. We just got passed by the 9 JR deal, so JR moving back up into 10th. Thomas kind of run down 00 and hold off the 24. Oh, Pienta may have just gotten to the outside wall. I saw sparks, but maybe that go. I don't know. Oh, contact! Thomas drives into the rear end of the 00. Almost spins him out right in front of the 24.
Called backing off. You got the quicker tires.
Good Lord.
Gonna drive through.
Heavy rear end damage to the 00 of Evan Pienta.
Everybody's got different lines.
Right there, we see the different fresh tires make. The 3 just gets a hell of a run and just drives right into the ass of the 00. .24 Sipes involved in that as well. So right now, the 3, Thomas Green, out front with a 4/10 gap over the 24 of Justin Sipes. Henderson able to get around the 00 as well and move up into 3rd. As 26 Swiss pulling alongside the 83 of Talmadge for 5th. This could be an interesting battle. Swiss holding on to the inside. Swiss may have fresher tires compared to the 83. Still side by side, almost made contact. Great racing though.
Right now, right in front of the leaders, please.
Thank you.
Swiss nosing out ahead. Once again, Joseph Selby. You see that blue 99 peeking their way into this battle. Oh, Jarrett Blink And Swiss able to get around the 83 machine. Selby now trying to get a run off of 4. And Joseph peeking to the inside of Talmadge.
83 is still blinking in and out. Try to give everyone room.
Selby going by on the inside. That's going to move up to 6th. Let's go to 24. Sipes now trying to run down the 3. Thomas now heading into some lap traffic here in a couple laps. That might be the 21 of Osterbrenner. It is. William currently running 21 laps down in 14th, but that is points at the end of the night. Last car on the lead lap is the 9 of JR Deal running in 11th. Half a second gap between the 3 and the 24. Pienta running in 4th, trying to run down the 32 of AJ Henderson. And Swiss now under fire from the 99 of Joseph Selby, at the same time running down the 00. Swiss going to the inside. This is for 4th. As Pienta almost may have made slight contact with that outside wall. Swiss trying to go by on the inside. Still too wide. Evan trying to hold on the outside. And Pienta loose, tail slaps the wall, and now the 99 of Selby going by on the inside. Oh, Joseph got tight there. You can see just the sudden deceleration. Pienta once again trying to fight on that outside. With Selby looking to move into the top 5.
Disappeared for a couple seconds.
And Joseph gets around the 00, pulls up. Oh, that was close. Looking like a dirt slider. Now Selby going to try and run down the 26 of Swiss. He's been just behind that 26 for the majority of this green flag stint, running him down. 48 to go. Henderson trying to run down the 24 of Sipes for second. They're coming up on lap traffic right now. Nigel Christensen holding on to 12th. Has the 24 of Sipes coming by on the outside. Oh, that was the 15 of Jeremy Scherer. Later one by on the outside as well. Right now, Thomas Green, a 7/10 lead over his teammate, the 24 of Sipes. And Henderson going by the 20 on the bottom. Jeremy Scherer going around the 32. Scherer maybe on fresh tires. As we go check in back on the 99 here. Trying to run down this 26. JR Deal going to let these guys by on the bottom. And Selby getting a run, pulling up right behind the 26, not quite able to get underneath them. So Swiss and Selby both look like they cracked the outside wall. Selby going to the inside. Battle for fourth. Swiss fighting back on the outside. Almost able to clear the 99. Selby coming back. Selby still fighting there on the bottom. Swiss trying to hold on. DG able to hold on. Holding off that 99 and holding on to fourth. As Henderson now has just about got underneath the second between him and the 24 of Sipes. Sipes almost gets that outside wall. Jeremy Scherer trying to get around the 30 of Roebuck. This is not for position. As Roebuck only one lap down. Currently the driver in contention for the lead lap. Next one would be the 9JR deal, but I think they're half a track space apart. Green, 1.2 seconds is the gap. Lap traffic ahead. Swiss and Selby going at it again for fourth. Oh, Swiss into the outside wall. Contact made between him and Selby. Able to keep going in the right direction. Great save by Swiss. So Selby going to move up into fourth. 42, Alex Railing. Battle that we saw at the very beginning of the race. Trying to run down the 00 of Evan Pienta. Just unfortunately not for the race lead this time around. And he flaps the outside wall a little bit. 83, Talmadge goes a lap down. Going to be a battle between him and Roebuck for ninth. As Henderson gonna almost get turned by the 83. Good God. Woo! That was a heart stopper. Look out here, 32 sliding up a little bit. Makes contact with the 83. God, they're so lucky that did not end in immediate death. As battle going on for ninth. Roebuck going to the inside of Talmadge. Going inside. 32 to go. Isaac Shelley has now gone a lap down.
Thanks, sir.
Now, if I know Evan, first three. Okay. I get the feeling, oh, I heard contact somewhere. Oh, Lord. Alright. So, the rest stop between here and the point. Evan probably not incredibly enthusiastic with the way he's lost the lead. Probably not going to be happy at all that if he goes a lap down. Don't know if we're going to see retaliation, but I don't think the 00 is just going to let the 3 around. Meanwhile, Sykes still running second and 32. AJ Henderson holding on to third right now, going around the 34 of Isaac Shelley. 27 laps to go. And the more I think about this, the more I... Scherer definitely has fresh tires compared to the 3. I'm noticing that now, so going to try and get around the 15. And that 3, you can see the 00 up ahead. I got that feeling in my stomach that something interesting may happen.
Jeremy, if you're way faster than me, go for it.
I don't think these guys can make it on fuel, so we may see a set of green flag stops. Oh boy.
What are you thinking? Yeah, I was trying. I'm falling off.
42 right now. Alex trying to run down the 2060 DG Swiss. This gap here is shrinking, and it's... I would like to see there be no exchanges here. I'm not going to say much because once again, I feel like I know what's going to happen. Meanwhile, the 32, AJ Henderson running down the 24 of Justin Sipes. Okay.
Man, thank you so much for that one. Could have just got finished everyone else.
Alright. So, I'm already getting deja vu here. This is something we've seen. The 3 behind the 00. See the 42 going around. I believe that might be... Yeah, that's the 83. Oh! That was almost contact. The 3 almost got into the 00 again. 17 laps to go. Thomas may just be trying to just sit behind him for 17 laps. Ah. Oh, Lord, this is going to... It's 00 about to go around the 83. Oh, contact made between the 83 and 00. What in the world happened there? And I just heard sound like almost something blow up. As Pienza going around the 83 on the outside. Thomas going around as well as the gap is shrinking a little bit now. Down to 1.4, now 1.1 seconds. Justin Sipes starting to reel in his teammate. Green going to the inside. Oh, and the 00 blinked. Oh, boy. Oh, that's not going to end well.
I'm sorry, man. You're just blinking for me.
Okay, I know Evan's going to be probably not happy with that, but I can confirm there was actually a blink there. I am actually really impressed and surprised that was not a dump. Oh, my God. I almost just crapped my pants a little bit. Because if that would have hooked into the wall, this 24, the 32, they're probably going to get involved in that as well. Because that would have been what I call the bad hook. There's never a good hook, but that would have been bad hook. Coming to 10 to go. 32, AJ Henderson trying to get around the 24 of Justin Sipes. You still feel off for this 00 though. Has went from dominating this race to was getting plowed in the ass and now a lap down. Still luckily in the top 10, but I know that's just got to be frustrating. It's 24 into 32 going by on the outside.
I guess.
Evan, if you're watching, I'd like to get an interview with you. Eight laps to go. 1.3 seconds is the gap. Heavy lap traffic ahead for the 3 car. Oh, there was almost death just ahead. So 20 letting the 3 by on the outside. Wait, Alex Railing. This is a battle for 5th. Not many cars remain on the lead lap as almost contact made between the 26 and the 42. 6 to go, and here comes the 3. Oh, almost made a little bit of contact with the 42. Easy! Oh, Lord. Contact almost made again. The outside wall. Henderson still trying to find a way around the 24. Gonna give it a little love tap. Thomas caught up in heavy lap traffic right now, battling out for 5th spot. 42 side by side with the 26. Oh. Contact almost made. The gap now underneath the 2nd. Thomas trying to get around on the outside. 3 laps to go. Coming to 2 at the line. Let's go, baby. These boys are doing a hell of a job holding on to 3 wide spots like that. Color me impressed. It's 24, Justin Sipes trying to run down the teammate. White flag going to be in the air. 1 lap to go at Bristol. That scared me. Oh my God, I jumped. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 10 races of trying, 10 races of frustration. Thomas Green bringing the big 3 back to victory lane.
Good racing at the end, 26.
Yeah, it was a whale of a time. Sorry, Evan, that's not the way I want to win a race. This Bristol's a fucking mess, man. I'm sorry.
Once again, Evan, if you are in here,
My bad.
I would like to get an interview with you. Thomas Green burning it down here at Bristol. Alrighty, so wait for top 3. We got Henderson already in here, so we're going to pull him in. AJ, you got a copy?
I do.
Well, man, you started from looks of it 2nd and went kind of towards the back, worked your way back up through the field, and managed to come home 3rd. Talk us through your night.
Yeah, it was, my car got destroyed early on. I got loose on the first lap, and then, I don't know who it was, somebody behind me, they, got into me and they spun. Ran at the back for a little bit, had damage, got a fast repair, and then, worked my way through. It's so hard to pass here. Yeah. And then the 2 guys in front of me at the end, they had fresher tires, so there wasn't much I could do when they came up on me. I actually was running faster laps than them near the end, so saving tires better than them. But it's so hard to pass here, and the lap cars are they're something else. So it's hard to really race with people once you get far enough into a run where you're getting lap cars every corner. But P3 is not too bad.
Absolutely, man. You think maybe if you got one last caution, kind of get the field clumped together and not have to worry about lappers, do you think you'll be able to have anything for that 24 and the 3? There's a tire difference.
Yeah, maybe. I'm a lot better in the long run than the short run, but I think maybe I could have pulled off something special at the end if we had another restart, but yeah, it is what it is.
Well, man, congratulations once again on the podium. You got any sponsor shout-outs on that car?
Nope, same as last week. Got my YouTube channel on there, and I have an iRacer. So, big shout-out to iRacer. Love them.
Absolutely, man. Well, congratulations once again on getting 3rd.
Thank you.
That was 32, A.J. Henderson. Next up, we're going to pull in the 24 of Justin Sipes. Justin, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, man, you are tonight's Tree and Technologies hard charger. You made up 16 spots en route to that 2nd place finish. Talk us through your night.
Man, they need to put some water in this thing, just make it a damn bass pond, I tell you. It was rough, but man, we got it done. Thomas got the win. I've been waiting on that for a while. But yeah, we started back there in a mess. Had to use our freaking fast repair on lap 1. You know, that's always nice. It makes you feel good at a place like Bristol. But we scratched and clawed and stayed up front for the most part. Had a bit of a brain fart there after the stage break, missed pit road, so I had to come from the back again. But yeah, overall, man, we had the speed. I just couldn't keep the front tires on it. But I'm glad Thomas got it done.
By the way, though, you got yourself a second here, and that 32 was all over your rear end. How did you hold off AJ?
Man, I ain't got a clue in the freaking world, because he was faster than me for like the last 50 laps. But I would catch, lap cars and get around him quick, and then he'd have to work around them. And then it'd give me like a couple tenths, and then, right there at the end, I was telling Thomas, I was like, dude, you got to go or something, because like we're catching you, and I can't back off because he is on my ass. And I mean, for the last 10 to 15, he was inside my bumper, I would say. But it was fun. I had fun battling with him. He got inside me a couple times, and I was like, man, if the front tires don't hold, they don't hold. But I knew we had a gap behind him, so I was balls to the wall on that one. But it was a blast, man.
Absolutely. Well, man, you got any sponsor shout-outs on that car?
Yep, we're going to thank Liberty Auctions, Thompson Service Group, and Side Hustle Graphics.
All right, man. Well, congratulations once again on the podium.
Thanks, buddy.
That was the 24. Justin Sykes finished second here tonight. Before we pull in the winner here, I want to talk to that 00 real quick, because I'm going to go out and say I gave the damn broadcaster curse by interviewing him for the pole sitter. So I'm going to very quickly pull in this 00. Evan, you still here?
I am.
Well, man, the broadcaster curse struck again. I interviewed pole sitter, and talk us through that incident. What did it look like from your end?
Well, I was. I just want to say, first of all, it was a good race for the first half. I definitely did not have a really good long run car in the first run, and realized that, and figured if I could just try and save him a little bit more on that second run, I could be okay. But I felt like I killed him every time we had a restart at the end there. So it just, when we went back going green, and those other guys went down pit road to take tires, it was a bigger disadvantage than I thought, and I just kind of had to just sit there and hopefully wait for another caution to cycle through to get my shot at what they were doing then, and that didn't end up happening. But going back to that incident, I was just running in the lead. I knew the two guys behind me were going to be faster, judging by lap times and judging by how fast they caught me after they got through, I believe, someone else who stayed out. And I knew they were going to get by me one way or the other. I was hoping for it to be clean, but obviously that didn't happen, and I got drove through. And after that, I had a bunch of rear end damage, I had a bunch of left side damage, and then it didn't help that I was just on the oldest tires and driving a little bit angry there, if you would want to put it that way. And I just kind of fell off so hard. I didn't really have any motivation because I knew it was over, and I felt like at any point, if there was a caution, it got to a point to where the tires evened out and I wouldn't have gotten an advantage anyway. So I just got put in a hole, and it's unfortunate. I've ran every single Bristol race I've ran here in a league. I've started up front, led some laps, led a bunch of laps in some of them, and then just something stupid out of whether it's impatience, whether it's lap cars, whether it's restarts, or just something happens where I just can't close here. So it's unfortunate, but we'll move on. I mean, I'm not in the playoffs, but I'll definitely try and make every race in the playoffs to help my teammates get through the next few rounds, and hopefully I can guide those guys past some other ones and into the Final Four.
Alrighty, man. Well, there's let me pull you up here because I want to get your opinion on the incident, kind of go for the built-in radioactive perspective. Either way, you were able to salvage a top 10 for the night, so congratulations on that. At the end of the day, you did survive Bristol. Not everyone here has. Any sponsor shout-outs on that car?
Just eBay Motors, Forward Bite. You've put the broadcast on, Clint for putting the league on, Forward Screen Printing for putting up the money to sponsor this whole deal. It's really good to see SRL grow, and I'm excited to see what's ahead for every league in here.
Absolutely, man. Well, once again, thanks for coming up here, and congratulations on at least salvaging out a top 10.
Thank you.
All right, that was the 00 Evan Pienta. Now to talk to the man of the hour. Finally, after a good bit, able to get the 3-car back to victory lane. Thomas, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, it took you 10 races, but you finally got that 3-car back to victory lane.
Yeah. I feel bad for Evan. I was just watching the replay, and it was just a case of me having a little fresher tire and just able to roll the center harder. And I lifted for the corner, and I was just slowly catching him through the corner. I was on the brakes the whole time, even when I hit him, even after he started spinning. And I never hit the gas. I checked up for him and everything, and it was just a matter of just hitting him in the wrong place, running different lines, and having different speeds in different parts of the corners. But yeah, not a way I really want for him. It's, I feel bad for him. But yeah, I mean, gotta win though. I mean, I've needed this after the last couple of weeks. But hard race. Bristol is tough. These cars are garbage. It's just a matter of racing the car that's on the track and trying to beat it at the end, and thankfully we work.
Absolutely. Well, man, you got any sponsor shout-outs on that car?
Yes, sir. I'd like to thank Liberty Auctions, Thompson & Thompson Service Group, and Side Hustle Graphics.
All right. Well, congratulations once again.
Thank you, sir.
All right. That was our winner here tonight, the 3 of Thomas Green. We'll get the sponsor post up here. Once again, this is no particular order. I'd like to thank the entire Sounder Racing League family. When I can, I cover the Tuesday night Fort Worth Screen Printing Xfinity Series and the Thursday night Marible's Mobile Detail and Truck Series. I'd like to thank Fort Worth Screen Printing, Elite Outdoors, MSP Knives, Ballista Packs, DG Swiss for getting us awareness about dysautonomia awareness, DGSRacing.com, Marible's Mobile Detailing, and Stack Up. And to fulfill my iRacing terms and agreement, clause or whatever, this is iRacing. You can buy the car, you can buy the track, you can buy the membership.